Go to my YouTube over here.
It's bright as fuck.
Everybody, welcome to Friday Fuckery. Ladies, it's Friday Fuckery.
I like that song that you found for us, that you made for us on TikTok.
I know. I think you should play it. It's a good one. It's a banger.
Oh, hold
Something
on.
about what are we doing? Judging you and your insanity. You hear it?
I can.
I can't.
How's everybody doing tonight, ladies? Our very first podcast.
I'm excited. I'm excited. Thanks
We're
for having me.
excited. Thank you for damn it, you're a host. She said thank you for having me.
Girl, you got a whole ass name on your sign.
Thank you for
I
being
do.
here.
Oops.
Thank you for
I love
joining
it.
us, Jess. Since your name and nothing like your image is on our backdrop.
Yeah, where? What's going on with that? It was fine before, just me invisible. Now it's different.
I think you look lovely. Jess is our resident human green screen.
I am.
Her skin is like glass, therefore she is the green screen. Okay, we like
That's
to
how I
start
see ya.
Friday fuckery out with funny stories.
I'd like to start out with a shout out.
Oh, yes, can we give a shout out? Let's give a shout out. Who are we shouting
Can
out?
we give a shout out to Latasha for providing us with the most amazing video that I think I've ever seen you put out? Like the Texas toast. I was like, oh my God, no, not the Texas. She did not with the Texas toast.
Do you have any idea how much I irritated myself making those two videos? Like the first one, I made it, and then I was like, you know what? Let me make one that looks like her. And I was telling Jess when we first got on, that second video, I had to pump it into like Snapchat where I could adjust the filters to try and make my face almost completely disappear except for my eyes.
I
I
was
have to look
like,
at that one.
the amount of people that were like, why are you smacking your lips? I'm like, she's nailing it, is what she's doing. It's
I really
like,
felt like
it's
I was
giving
so
me
proud
life.
of my ending. I was so proud of my ending. I got that pause between turkey and trimmings almost like exact.
The
You did a
part
good
was when she
job.
was like, I posted a video and you were like, oh yeah, how's that going? People are mad.
Yeah,
People,
that was good.
people are really mad about that.
You're
How's
really
that
mad
working out
about
for
it.
you?
Hey, Michael, thanks for joining us. Um,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that has given me so much joy today.
all right, guys, so we're gonna start with in the news.
All
Fuckery
right.
in the news. I am coming to you from Louisiana today.
Oh.
So, as you know, I work in the legal field. I like to look at stupid criminals.
Hmm.
And I have a lovely stupid criminal out of Louisiana. Her name is Lisa Cleaver or Clever. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. It's Cleaver, and she is 42 years old. At her big age of 42, you think she would know better, but no, no. So, our lovely friend Lisa was serving a little bit of time in the Livingston Parish jail for trespass, of all things. You can look past trespass, no big deal. Sometimes people go where they're not supposed to, right?
Right.
But Lisa here didn't learn her lesson while she was in. In fact, she left out after she was discharged bright and early at like 7 a.m. on her trespass charges and tried to steal an unmarked cruiser, when she wasn't able to steal one of the sheriff's cruisers, she then took her little self over and stole a public works truck. How did they find out it was Lisa, you ask? Well, she left her discharge paperwork in there from getting out of jail. Lisa, you receive our Criminal of the Week award for stupidity and ingenuity.
Hell
Both
yeah.
admirable.
Talk about leaving a paper trail.
Right? She left her own receipts. Like,
I
Lisa.
mean, listen, I've seen in my time in my years of doing criminal defense, I have seen some truly stupid criminals. But this one was definitely award worthy. I was like, Lisa, girl, at least still a private vehicle. And remember, you're going to want
Wait,
to
she's
keep that paperwork for your records.
Did they
she
give it
stole
back
an
to
wait,
her?
what did she steal? An ambulance?
No, so she tried to steal an unmarked squad car from the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office. And when she was unsuccessful with that, she then went to somewhere, it doesn't really say where. Um it says that she went somewhere and she took a Department of Public Works truck, leaving her discharge paperwork inside.
That wasn't smart.
Lisa.
No.
Because nothing says brilliant criminal like leaving your name behind so that they can easily locate you.
And
Lisa.
your last last criminal activity too. So you're just adding to it.
Looks like
Discharge paper.
Latasha doesn't need to worry about old Lisa's food stamps. Lisa's meal is paid for by the state.
Latasha needs to worry about keeping her hands to herself.
Right? So
Oh yeah.
a little bit of information on Latasha that we learned today. Oh, look, if I do it just right, I have my bunny ears.
I like
A
that.
little bit of information that we learned on Latasha today. Latasha has trouble keeping her hands to herself.
Yeah, she likes to lay her
Latasha
hands on other
also has a
people.
little bit of trouble with the old criminal trespass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
Going
she
places you shouldn't
does.
be.
Being where you shouldn't
Mm-mm-mm.
be.
Yeah, she
Mm-mm-mm.
does. She also she's got a little bit of what else did she have in her? She had a little bit of older millennial. Did she evade arrest?
She
Yes.
did. She was
Okay.
eluding.
She was eluding also.
Eluding.
Yeah, she did
Oh.
not not want to go back to jail. She'd been there, she's seen it, and she did not want to go back.
I mean, who does?
Well,
I would think.
I mean,
I seem to like it.
girl, let's not do
It's a
that
bad
anymore,
joke.
okay? That
Bad
was a
joke.
horrible joke.
Mm.
I'm
Oh
screaming.
my goodness. All right, Jess, what do you have for us in the world of disabled happenery?
Oh well, a few weeks ago in Amador County, California, a mother's horror was unfolded as she didn't see her 5-year-old disabled son come off the bus after school. And then another kid on the bus screamed that he was put on the wrong bus. And now this child, his name is Hendrix Camden, is only 5 years old. He has special needs. They didn't describe the special needs that he has, but can you imagine? You send your kid to school and they don't get off the bus when you show up at the bus stop. He wandered for a quarter mile. Okay. Then he got on the wrong bus and they dropped him off 3 miles away from his home. And he wandered for a quarter mile before he stumbled upon some tree workers. And they were able to locate the mother's information on him. Her name is Twilight Camden. They contacted her and they gave him some cookies and water while he waited for his mom to come get him. And she was completely flipped out for those few minutes before she found out where he was. Um, as a mother myself, I don't know. I can't imagine that horror. And because he was dropped off on the side of a highway, just in the middle of nowhere. And so
That's going
she
to be a nice lawsuit.
That's what I was thinking. She is seeking accountability and better safety measures to be taken for children of that age, 5 years old, kindergarten age, to be dropped off specifically to a parent and not just on the side of the highway with the rest of the big kids. And so this definitely could have turned out a lot worse. We like that the tree workers they were
Good
quick
people.
acting and they found her information. They found it in his backpack and they were able to contact her right away. But other than that, he could have been hit, he could have been kidnapped, anything could have happened to him.
What's going on in California? Because anytime I have ever had to take my daughter to the bus stop or any of my kids to the bus stop, if the parent isn't there, they don't let them out. Like they
Um,
have to see you.
that's how it
Wait, I
was
thought
when we
that
lived in
was in
Georgia.
Florida.
Nope, that was out in California. I
Oh,
do
that was in
have an
California.
interesting situation that happened in Florida. Another situation where a child was dropped off on the side of the highway, only this was by his own parents. Okay, his parents. Um, Last week, Bradley Leon Guerrero Santos, he's 36, and his partner, Rosanella Mendiola Barha, 35, they were arrested for leaving their child on the side of a two-lane highway I-75 in Northport, Florida. And they left him, he's a minor. They didn't say how old, but a minor is in the state of Florida is anyone under 16 with two loaded guns and some cash and said that he was the chosen one and to take care of the house. So they're both waiting in Sarasota County Jail for $500,000 bond each, both for neglect of a child and for allowing a child to possess a firearm.
Who wants to lay odds that we are going to see those parents on TikTok at some point begging for people to contribute to their legal fund for GoFundMe? You know, that takes me back to that kid, that 16-year-old kid that was just left at that outdoor movie night.
Jess,
I just thought it was
I'm
weird.
gonna go ahead and say that that last story was my story. Like you won, thanks. You got an A plus. I'll take an L on that one because Sarasota is where I live. That's crazy. I didn't even hear that story. And that's going on
It
right
just happened.
now.
Yeah, it just happened last week. Yep, it
Oh
happened
my goodness.
last
Well, we'll have
week.
to look up the court records and keep everybody updated on that. Um,
I mean,
so uh
that's wait,
so
and that
now
was another disabled child. I'm like, Jess,
Oh
I
no,
thought we
that's not no, the child's not disabled in this story, but they literally just decided they packed up a couple of duffel bags, put the kid in the car, drove like an hour away from the house, and then was like, boop, here you go. Fend for yourself. Here's some money. Here's two guns. You're the chosen one. I don't know what's going down here in Florida, but that's some crazy, crazy parenting.
that's
speaking of Florida,
wild. That's wild.
do you have a Florida man for us, Aaron?
I'm looking at them right now and trying to pick one because I've been looking at them and honestly,
I know
they
Florida is
keep
just a plethora
coming.
of opportunity.
That's the problem is that like I looked and I was like, oh, I could do this one about this guy on drugs. But then I'm like, well, wait, 7 minutes later, if you Google Florida man, they literally come in like, let's see. Let's see what Florida man Friday, Florida
But it's a
man.
rolling
It's not even like
category.
it's like they don't even know how to keep up with the top news on like what has Florida man done today. Oh, yeah, of course we had one hiding in a tanning bed because that makes the most sense. Let's see. Oh, oh, I don't want any of that.
Ma'am, you're like the one in the group project that's not prepared.
Always,
You got
always.
2 weeks, lady.
You know what the worst part is? Is that when it's a group project, never prepared. Solo project, literally, I'm like, got this,
Got
like
Okay,
this.
knock
so
it
view
out.
this as a solo project. I'm going to need you to get your shit together.
Like, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Carry on.
Feel like I've been taken to the principal's office. She's
We'll try harder.
will try harder, right? Mm, Are you still want me to go over some random Florida man? Like, I literally,
What was the most recent alligator eating?
I mean, we've got a fully nude romp on the side of the highway, robs a Dollar General, um, all gas, no brakes. Wonder, like, knife wielding Florida man attacks the wrong person. Like, when I tell you they keep coming, I read one and I'm like, oh wait, no. I'm like, oh wait, Florida man dressed as an FBI uh pistol whips a haunted house, right? Like haunted house host. Awesome. Like it, citation for booty patrol truck.
Booty Patrol.
Florida man dressed. Oh, okay. All right. This is the one. Florida man dressed as a banana, charged for whipping out his
Michael
banana.
Pruitt has entered the chat, ladies.
My, the
Hello, Michael.
Florida man dressed as a banana, charged for whipping out his banana.
You know, it's crazy that you say that because I saw a story about somebody in, I believe, North Carolina who used a banana to hold up a bank. And then while they were waiting for the police to arrive, he ate the banana so that there would be no evidence of his crime.
Lala, what is
That's
banana?
that's intelligent criminal mindset right there.
He
That,
he
you know
really
what?
was thinking
Listen,
ahead. Like,
Ted Bundy, look out.
Ate the banana. Can't get me
ooh,
now.
Ted Bundy. I just finished watching the Ed Gein series on Netflix.
Listen, okay, let me tell you about Ed Gein because I read his book. Like, I didn't watch the Netflix series. I didn't need to. I did my research on him because I'm just a little twisted. Um,
She's
Ed Gein,
twisted.
Ed Gein is literally it's almost like he was the plot line for what Psycho.
Oh.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was the plot line for, well, for the most part. Like there was obviously a lot of
No,
things,
because
even in the
I think
Netflix series. There
Psycho
were.
was written before Ed Gein came along, right?
Gein was born in 1906.
Maybe not.
No.
Yeah, Ed Gein was born in 1906. Ed Gein was fueled by not really knowing who he was, and then he really got like into Nazi stuff. Or Yahtzee,
Oh.
sorry.
Ed Gein was the product of a mother who couldn't cut the umbilical cord. Okay. When you men wonder why it is that we women don't want the mama's boy that is still fully like engulfed in, like, we're talking, you know, toes flicking the bean because you're still dangling by the cord, right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay. We don't want y'all because of this. That's an unhealthy relationship. Okay. It's unhealthy for a mom to dictate and control any of their children's lives once they're grown adults. Now, can you offer advice? Absolutely. We love that. Okay. Can you dictate how they should live? No. Stop doing that, please. Stop, stop. And men,
His mom was
we really need
crazy.
y'all. Oh my gosh. Wasn't she though? Anthony! No, Mike, you are not walking into anything. No worries. We promise
Walking
we
into
won't.
what? Well,
I don't
no,
know.
we were just talking
He said
about
I am walking into something. LOL. You walked into a great show, buddy.
walked into three bitches talking about serial killers.
Right. Um, and now
I
it
thought,
is time. Now it is time
It's time for a
for an
breakdown.
advertising break.
yay.
Oh, yeah, it's
Leading
time
into
for a
our
break.
next segment, and I think that this leads in beautifully. I humbly offer my submission to Kim Kardashian to voice and provide the narrative for her next social media ad for Skims. Hey, bestie, is your beaver a bear bitch these days? Did you get sucked into the early 2000s trend of lasering your muff into oblivion, and now your flesh flaps are no longer fashionable? Does gash gas have your beef curtains blowing in the breeze? Now you can quail those queefs with a custom coif with the new Skims Mong. That's right, a merkin thong to hide that moose knuckle. So give your clam back its beard with the new Skims Mong. Available online and coming soon to a Dollar Tree near you.
I need 5 of
I'm
those stat. Just I'm throwing
dead.
them in the cart.
I'm literally dead.
That. And I'd like to offer her Mongs 2.0 because I see what she's trying to do there, but think about this. You're a guy, it's getting crazy. You're like, yeah, baby, let me just, right? And you're like, ooh, she's pantyless. And you see like the hair, right? And then you go to stick it in and you get rug rash from the string along the side of your Peter, right?
Off the
Then you
skin.
have to have the uncomfortable conversation as to why your kitty is a minx. Okay. Now, here's my recommendation if you want to make it a little bit more realistic and have a little bit more understanding from the men folk. Instead of putting the hair on the front panel of the panties, what you need to do is have the regular fabric, make it lace, whatever, okay? Put a little padding behind that so that it looks like there's a bush in there. And then just around the edges, put some curlies around the
That's what I
edges.
was I was thinking that's what it was at first when I heard about it. And then when I saw it, so
Right. And if you're going to go with the natural girly look, then you really got to put just like one or two lines of hair along the back string. Because we all know if a bitch ain't getting her beaver wax, she sure as fuck isn't doing anything about the brown eye.
that part. At all.
Aaron, you got to
Why is
lean
it?
in. We can't
Why
hear
is
you.
it?
There you are.
Why is it brown? You know, wait, I gotta turn it up. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Why is it brown? Why is it brown? Don't you get it bleached? Or is that
Everybody's pudding tunnel is brown at some point, okay?
I don't bleach. I'm not into
when you get there?
bleaching.
Everybody's Hershey Highway is just a little bit brown,
At
right
some
where it
point,
goes. Psst.
All right, let
And
me go
one
I
way or
down.
am
another.
and I am going to self-advertise for just a moment, folks, for just a moment. I am coming out with a new product that will be available on my Etsy. You remember back about 10 years ago, they had this great jewelry for your kitty cat that you put on the tail and it hang down over the butthole. So that
On
when
your
your
actual
cat
cat?
Yeah, so that when your
Like
cat
the
walks by, you don't have their pucker pouch right in your face, right? I have decided, that jewelry went to the wayside. It was very uh
you can't see a cat wanting to
fleeting.
wear something that covers its butthole.
Cats don't care. I have decided to make I have decided to make feline pucker covers in the shape of a butthole out of clay that I'm going to sell kitty tail jewelry. And for the male kitties whose mothers did something very cathartic and had their shit snipped,
hmm
I am going to make silicone baggies that look just like the testicles that hang off the back of the trucks to hang
And that
just
Butthole
below the
covers
kitty's
that look like
butthole.
butthole covers that look like buttholes.
Yes, and it's gonna
little
have little
kitty
designs.
nuts.
Tell me what your cat gets into. Does your cat like to chase lizards around the backyard? Okay, so we'll put just a little bitty lizard across the top of the butthole.
Hey, there might be a market for this. I really think there is.
Glittery,
If
metallic. What do you need? What do you want? I bet I could find somebody to do it in 24 karat gold if you really needed that.
I
That
mean, if
people
I
are
had a
wild.
cat, I would definitely bedazzle my cat's booty.
I mean, I don't want to bedazzle Maui's butthole.
But dogs don't come up and stick their ass in your face the way cats do.
No, he lays down a track of butthole every time he sits down somewhere. Like,
Okay, well,
if
these
he
aren't
doesn't tuck
designed to
his
stay
tail,
on. These aren't designed to stay on whenever you sit down. Think about it. It's literally a pendant that hangs
you
over
good, buddy?
your poop chute. So it's gonna when you go to sit down, it's gonna move, right?
Yeah,
Because it dangles, it's gonna move.
you just have a little jewel hanging out next to your butthole. Poop shoot. Whoop, whoop.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, so moving on to our next let me try that one more time. Moving on to our next segment.
Moving on.
We have romantic regrets.
Ooh, romantic regrets.
I think I know
Ooh.
one person with a
Hmm.
unplanned hole in their body part that may have some romantic regrets these days, but we're not going to talk about them.
Wait.
No,
Did you
no.
say unplanned hole? Uh,
Oh, yeah.
uh, okay.
We're going to talk about Mason White out of Ardmore, Oklahoma. Now, that's not where Mason White is originally from. I wasn't able to find where he was originally from, which is shocking because from the look of Mason White, he seems like he'd have a record. Mason was struggling quite a bit with his demise of his relationship to Rebecca.
Mm,
Oh, is this the guy that choked out on the floor?
No. Oh no. Oh no, 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 it's not. No, it's
Uh,
not.
it's another guy.
In
It's another
fact,
guy.
Mason Mason was so attached to Becca, to sweet little Becca, that in order to get her to talk to him, he decided to cut off 3 of his toes and go to the ER.
Why didn't he stop at one? Oh, three? I would have
3
stopped at one.
toes.
I mean, I wouldn't have
Because
done
he
any, but
assume he felt like 1 wasn't going to be compelling enough. But now, if you're going to slightly fall over when you walk, that might bring her out. Not surprisingly, not surprisingly, Rebecca declined to go to the hospital. So what did Mason do? As soon as he got out from his acute care, he decided to hand deliver those toes to Becca.
Ew.
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 Isn't that the
Why?
Da Vinci move? Chopping off the ear and sending it
Becca
whatever.
is quoted as saying, I knew the
This man go,
relationship was over
ew.
for a long time,
That guy.
but I decided to keep giving him chances because I really wanted it to work. I definitely regret giving him so many opportunities. And that
I
is our
mean,
romantic regrets.
that's insane. And then I said Da Vinci like a dork, but yeah, like
Same
the artist
thing.
that chopped off the ear, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
sent that out. That's why, 3 toes, and he's definitely gonna be walking with a lean on now too. That's
Yeah.
he's
You
getting his
can't,
lean on for life.
like, yeah, people don't realize like all of your toes are important. Like they all balance you in some way.
Well, I have to
Sure
say,
do.
Rebecca in the video clip looked quite put together for somebody who had just opened a heart-shaped box filled with a big toe and 2 pinkies. That's right. He took 2 toes off of one foot and 1 off of the other, just to make it count.
Oh wow, so he messed up both feet. Shit, not both feet.
Mm. Uh,
Oh, I would have stuck to 1 foot and one
mm.
toe.
Mason, you win our romantic regrets fleshlight of the week.
Oh.
Definitely, definitely, ding,
Mm.
ding, ding, you're a winner. I mean, but is he really a winner right now? Is he
I don't
winning?
know. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's winning any foot races.
I don't either.
The ultimate game of footsies. Oops.
I mean, that's a lot. Like, honestly, this man went through a lot to get that woman's attention, and we should be applauding him.
I feel like his dedication to making sure that the love of his life stayed in his life is really like with love like that, what else do you need? I mean, you know for sure whenever that kidney
Full
goes
set of
out.
toes.
You know sure for sure when that that kidney goes out. That's your man right there. If he's a match, you're gold, baby.
He would definitely give it to you. Definitely giving his kidney up.
Right, probably both of them. If you ask
And
real nice.
piece of the liver, all that. Like,
Right.
do you need
I
a
mean, if
blood
he's
transfusion? We got you.
Oh my
I
God. That is,
he was he was trading toes for the tickle.
oh shit.
oh no. The, I don't
Talk
know
about
what the
toe
worst
jam.
part about that story is though. Like, how do you how
Curious
do you
how
cut your own
future
toes off?
relationship. I'm more curious about how future relationships, how those conversations are gonna go when it's time for the next gal that's lucky enough to be Mason's, you know, sweetie.
Miss
How do you
Mason?
explain the missing toes? Hmm.
So what
Yeah,
had
like how you
happened was what had happened was
I mean, for all you know, your next girl's gonna have a foot fetish.
Or she's gonna be somebody that's like, well, what are you cutting off for me?
Right. And speaking of, I saw a story recently from another creator about a doctor that used dry ice to freeze his feet so that he could have them amputated because amputating and amputees made him hot.
mm,
It made
That's wild.
his it made his jibbies giggle.
it made
Um
him.
Got him a little
So
happy, huh? Got a little excited.
being being amputated or just amputating things
I
or
think it's the whole
amputees in
thing.
general,
I think it's the whole thing.
like all of it, like that's
Mm.
weird though, like
I mean, like, listen, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the story of Jerome or Jerry Brudos. He was
mm,
um he was a serial killer who was known for removing the feet off of his victims
Oh, okay.
because he liked to keep them in the freezer and use them as mannequins for his high heel collection.
So we put
where don't tell me
severed
he lived
feet
in
in heels.
Florida. Oh,
No, I think he lived somewhere in the Midwest maybe.
mm,
Out in
that
the
makes
mountains. Okay. Yeah. Mm,
Um
in the
He's a
plains.
fun little one to look up. He's a fairly unknown serial killer that was out there.
like
Hook his
recently.
victims up to he liked to hook his victims up to electricity and make them move so that
Mm,
he could feel like he had a real
wow.
person. Yes.
That's wild. That's going to the extreme for a
Yeah.
fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we think of the White House, ladies?
Oh,
Um,
the demolition of the East Wing. I was getting completely obliterated.
I'm super curious how we're gonna renovate the East Wing if the East Wing is no longer there.
yeah. It's a
Yeah,
weird way to renovate.
just
Like,
yeah.
That's not something that we normally do. Like normally
And
when we're renovating, we might gut the thing,
we might like
but
take
the
out one
structure stays
side
the
and add
same,
things
right?
on, but not the whole. We're just gonna
no, it's gone.
take this.
It's
Yeah, we're just
gone.
gonna take this here, and now it's not here anymore. What are we putting in its place? A ballroom. I couldn't.
Sir, sir, we don't need you to be dancing. We actually need you to like do something. But maybe honestly, if he's dancing, he won't be working or doing anything, and maybe that's a good thing. Maybe he'll
Maybe
just be in
Well,
there
now,
having
that elevated activity might, get jumpstart some other things to happen. That would be, ideal. We could have a little
so
cardiac
I saw a
episode.
creator, Little Nugs, say that um oh, what did she say? Now I've lost my thought. See, y'all talk too long. Dang it.
it's our
And then
fault.
another
Always.
creator, we'll come back to Little Nugs. Another creator, an another creator. Oh, that was her. She made a prediction. Her prediction was that Usha is going to file for divorce from Vance, and then he's going to start dating Erica. And the first big event in that ballroom is going to be
It's
their
gonna.
wedding.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that prediction, but I have heard the prediction of the him getting divorced and those two getting together. I've heard that several times in the last few weeks.
And then the other prediction that I saw, or the other creator that I saw, was talking
Erica
about
Kirk.
a an architect who said that the numbers and everything that Trump is giving do not match. He said that the cost for a 90,000 square foot building is something like almost $3,400 a square foot, which is outrageous. He said
Should
$1,000 is
should be closer to
outrageous.
1,000.
Right.
1,100. Yeah, that's the
I
3,400.
did. I did see that, Mike. I
I'm
am
just
Mike.
wondering what the floor plans look like. That's
There
where
aren't
they
any.
would. Oh,
There aren't any. They have not created any blueprints yet. There's no blueprints for it.
Oh shit, I didn't realize that.
The architect opined that it's a distraction and that nothing's going to be built there. And that basically Trump is so desperate to distract from what's going on that he's willing to destroy the White House. And then there was the flip side of that, that he thought that maybe by destroying the White House, it would incite the violence that they need to
For
do what they
martial
want to
law.
do for martial law.
Mm,
Yeah,
yep.
to start the civil
yeah, no,
war.
we're not violent. I was just in DC. Not violent at all. Not even a little bit. Like,
And then I
the
and
only
Mike
person
just
that
brought
got
up.
violent with me was a homeless person, and she was crazy and she was on drugs. So,
And then
like,
I and Mike also brought up. Did you guys see Steve Bannon's interview
Oh yes, I did. Well, I didn't see it. I saw parts of it, and then I saw a post about it, and
where he said we
whoo,
might as well just get comfortable with the fact that Trump is going to be president in 2028 too?
yeah, he's gonna win a third term. They have things in place to make it happen. That's what he said. There's already things in
yeah.
place.
Yeah,
He
do you
I
know
won't
what
say
think
those
the
what,
things
but
in
things
place is
do
that
you know what those things are?
they're gonna get
I
rid
know
of the
exactly what the thing
Constitution.
is. Oh, I know exactly what the thing is. And we should all know it. Everyone knows it. It's not a secret. He already did it. He chose someone who won't certify the election if he doesn't win. He thought Mike Pence would do that for him, and Mike Pence didn't. Do you think for 1 second that JD Vance is going to certify an election that doesn't put a Republican in office? He's not going to. They're going to say it's fake, they're going to say it's rigged, and he
They
won't
don't
do it.
have to do that. A Trump supporter now owns Dominion.
that's right. They just bought it like a week ago.
Yep. A Trump supporter purchased Dominion, which is in 27 states. They have the voting machines in 27 states.
Nice. That's not gonna cause a problem.
He did say we'd never have to vote again. So
He did. He told the
And
Christians that this is the last time you got to do it. Just get out
that's
there and do
right.
it for me.
just got to get out there and do it one more time.
He said we were
Terrifying.
overreacting, but I don't feel like we're overreacting. I feel like we're
Whoopi has made it
underreacting.
into the chat. Welcome,
Hey,
Whoopi.
Whoopi. What
Thanks for
time is it over
coming.
there?
That's
Whoopee!
awesome.
Hey,
Whoopi.
Whoopee. All the way from Australia, too.
Right?
Welcome
I
in.
know.
From
We
down
came to
under.
hang out from down under.
Yeah, I don't know what we're in for, but it's not good. It's not
Well, and in
good.
other political fuckery, you have Mike Johnson being sued by the state of, what is it, Arizona? For
Oh,
Grawalda,
Oh,
her.
I had heard another rumor about Charlie Kirk. I
What's that?
forgot.
Well, if you don't
That
know, don't interrupt the presentation. My God, no, I'm just kidding.
no, it was that Erica, their oldest daughter, isn't his, and that he had
Well,
just found
it's
out.
crazy that nobody has really ever seen their kids' faces. And
I
apparently,
guess
there's not really any pictures of Erica Kirk pregnant either. I mean,
I
are
guess
we
she was
on
gonna
to
come out
another
with.
Beyonce Blue Ivy conspiracy with this?
I forget. I saw it and then I saw another video and I was like, why did I have to see this twice? Now it's going to be in my algorithm. I'm going to keep seeing Charlie Kirk conspiracy theory videos. I'm like, I don't want to see that.
She's like,
But
I don't
yeah,
want
it
to go
was
down these rabbit holes.
no, it was basically saying that the oldest kid wasn't his and she was going to expose that somehow. And then Charlie was going to expose the Epstein list. And so he had to go.
You know what I honestly wonder? Honestly wonder. I honestly wonder if Kashyap Patel's reference to Valhalla is just like the underground tunnels at Epstein's Island, and that's where they're all headed. That's where they're gonna escape to.
Someone
I
bought
wouldn't be surprised.
someone bought Jeffrey's Island, I think.
Who would ever want to own that unless they're gonna blow it up?
I have no
I don't
idea. I mean,
know.
it's in a really great location. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
but you know that island is haunted by the souls.
I
It has
understand.
to be.
I get that. But all I'm saying is that location, location, location. It's in a great spot.
Would you vacation there?
Nope.
I mean, I would vacation on the island next to it.
She's like, right next door. I'll go there.
Vacation on the
Vacation island
I have.
adjacent.
I have. I've vacationed on a couple islands around it. Great location. Like I said, it's spectacular. Yeah. I don't know that I would want to set foot on that island. It'd feel weird.
I'd
I
get
don't
the
know. Maybe.
weebie-jeebies.
Maybe you set the whole thing on fire and I could buy it for dirt cheap and then change it into something lovely, but
I would think that you would have to plant sage across that entire burned carcass of an island. Just just fire it off and let it burn for a few days and then go.
I
Yes.
mean,
I
Are you
don't
kidding
know
me? The
for like 30
atrocities that
days.
happen there?
For
I
like 30
listen.
days. Yeah.
uh,
yo, I didn't realize I was having dinner one night and I'm looking out and I'm looking at the islands and I was like, oh, everything's so beautiful. That's Epstein Island.
Oop.
Like, oh,
Oh, damn. How about over
yeah.
here?
That
We'll
one
look over
right
that
there.
way.
The one with no lights on it.
Ooh.
Because nobody's there now. Oh,
So
I bet
now
it's
the ball
creepy.
so now the ballroom
Yes, now
is
the
has
ballroom.
gone from the ballroom has gone from 250 million to 350 million dollars.
Oh, I saw
I thought it was
500.
230. What?
Well, it
I
was
thought
230 and then it was 250 and then it was 300 and then it was 300. Now it's 350, which Trump claims to have collected roughly a third of that. And we did see this new case come out from the DOJ saying that Trump thinks that we ought to pay him for his stuff.
That $230 million or whatever that's what he's looking
Yeah.
for from the judicial department. I saw that.
so
Yeah, so I hope
exciting.
the taxpayers are geared up and ready to pay for that ballroom if it ever comes into existence. I don't think it will. We don't even have
No,
I
blueprints
don't
yet.
think
definitely
it,
seems
I
like it
mean,
was a distraction ploy.
not
You
in the
just
next,
put some tarp up. What are we doing here?
are they gonna build a ballroom in the under 2 years and the time he's there for him to use it or 3 years? Sir,
This is
that's
my
not your house. That's
prediction.
the people's house. And
This
you're not
is
allowed to just tear it down.
this is my prediction. I think he wanted at the presidential bunker to be able to make it large enough that he could hunker down in there at the next elections. I do not think I think the only thing that's going to be built on that site is when we take back the administration and they rebuild the East Wing as it was. I
That makes
predict
sense.
that in 4 or 5 years, what we're going to see is the taxpayers having to pay to rebuild something that was already there, which is in line with this administration and their standard MO of breaking
Wasting,
something,
And passing
wasting
the buck.
money, you know, breaking something or causing harm and then trying to fix it and spending copious amounts of our money to fix it
You
and
mean
then
like the time
claiming
Ron
they
DeSantis used
fixed
our
it.
FEMA money to build Alligator Alcatraz that went up in how many days, Jess? They were like, yeah, we built a facility.
In like 3
And
to 8 days, that shit
grand
went up real quick.
grand
And now
opening,
that's
grand
coming down, isn't
closing.
it? It's coming down. It's coming
Yes, it
down.
It's
is.
Why?
it's
Because
closed.
people were dying there.
With that anyone who lives in Florida could have told you, anyone who's been in that part of Florida could have told you that. Like
Yes.
it's not livable, it's not livable conditions. That's why nobody lives there.
That's why
That's
there's
why
no
nobody
housing
lives
there
there.
now. Yeah.
There's
And then we paid for it too, Florida taxpayers.
yeah. And
Nobody cried
it
about
was
it.
our FEMA money that we should have
Yep.
gotten. I mean,
Hope we
I
don't get any
thankfully I'm
storms.
okay.
And isn't it crazy that all that FEMA money was there, but no help was provided when the hurricanes came through?
At all. They just
I'm
happen to
just
have it sitting
saying.
there for this Alcatraz. Hmm.
Well, and
I
did you see
mean,
the newest news? They've come out and said that there's supposedly $5 billion in reserve right now for SNAP benefits.
Oh,
It's not that they can't provide the SNAP benefits for November. It's not because of the government shutdown. It's because Trump won't authorize that distribution.
well, why would
oh,
he?
I'm not
That doesn't
surprised at
align with
all.
his views.
Yeah. Who needs this? I don't know what to expect next week when these people who are supposed to be getting food stamps start realizing that no, we actually are not getting food stamps. I
I
don't
mean, the
know.
people who have farm stands by the side of the road, you better start watching your stuff. Like, unless it is your intent to make sure that everybody can eat, if that is your business, if that is your livelihood, if that is how you make money, then you may
Mm,
want to explore alternate methods for providing those things to people.
yeah, just hanging out in the open on the side of the road is gonna be kind of vulnerable.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Still want
I
to know
don't.
why that woman thought that she did something with that dry ass toast.
I don't either.
You've had fun playing with her though.
I mean, she's getting dragged. She's getting
Oh, I just saw another
absolutely
one.
dragged.
Someone was eating peanut butter toast, basically doing the same thing. Loved it.
The Texas toast is like the win for me. Like,
I I was here for that. I like the Texas toast
right.
too. And I had just eaten some, so I was like, "Oh, we do the same thing." Hey.
I I love the people out there just absolutely dragging her like,
Listen,
oh no,
that
what did you
Texas
do
toast,
with last month's tampons? I hope you saved some for this month. Like people just going off on the craziest, most random things. Like, I hope you have
Looks
some.
like you're
I
gonna
hope
be
you.
running out of checks, so I hope you have stuff saved up for next month.
listen, that toast, that garlic toast was all I had when I decided to do that video because I wanted to do it quickly. And then I went to the store to get a regular loaf of bread, to do my second video because that was actually recorded the other day. I just put it in. Today I posted it today. When I tell you, I don't know how that heifer was able to form freaking words because I had to listen. I thought I was going to choke on my own fucking humor. I thought I was going to choke on my own fucking skit trying to trying to swallow down that dry ass bread with that thick
And
ass
talk.
peanut butter on there. And I thought I was doing myself a favor by putting some honey on it to kind of break the peanut butter down a little. Hell no! Hell no! My honey was old, so it was thick. It made it harder.
Know what was going on inside of her mouth. Like, and why? Why do you like? Why do you eat and give a message? Like, why are you doing that?
Well, that was the point, though, Aaron, wasn't it?
Not
It
you,
was.
her.
Oh. No, I'm talking
Like,
about her.
oh,
She
with
was
her dry
literally
ass toast.
shoving food in her mouth to make a point. She made that sandwich specifically to make a point so that when she was sitting there talking to people, she could be like, "Have you ever tried this?"
Peanut butter
Yeah, bitch,
and
we've all had the struggle meals, but you know what? You can do a lot more with some beans, some rice, and some ham than try to freaking choke down that dry ass shit. Can you
I agree.
imagine? Can
Mm-hmm.
you imagine what it must be like for her man when it's lollipop time if her mouth is always that fucking dry? It
Ooh.
must feel like fucking sandpaper.
honey.
Yeah. Oh, rough and gruff.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Though,
I mean, bully for her for finding an alternate way to get her protein. But damn,
Man.
girl, your mouth literally like watching her sit them. I could see the crumbs flying around. You had no moisture in there.
And then she lost her job and came on the internet and was doing some like ad for Aldi. She was like, "Oh,
Oh,
you
it
know,
gets wilder than that. Do you know while she was on food stamps, she did a whole ass bake sale?
oh,
Probably with the shit that she bought on food stamps.
yeah. You can get in trouble for
wait,
that.
so she got it on benefits, then made something and then sold it?"
She was on benefits. I found a video during the period of time that she was on benefits, okay, where she does a Christmas bake sale.
Oh,
The jokes write
my,
themselves,
my,
ladies.
my, my, my. What
Sometimes
are we doing here?
sometimes it's too easy.
I'm just
It
saying,
really
and you know what? Don't get me wrong. Like she apparently likes her shit burned, okay? Because I found a video of two flatbread pizzas she made, and I shit you not,
need to do
it
more
looked
research
like
on
one
her.
of those brownie cookie flatbreads. It was so like she started describing the
Mm.
stuff that was on it, and I was like, it looks like charcoal.
She had it well done, extra well done.
Girl, are you not familiar with how your oven fluctuates? Because that shit right there.
She has to
Listen, my
adjust the heat.
grandmother was a horrible cook. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. My grandmother was the epitome of white culinary casualties. Okay,
Oh,
Oh,
she would make meatloaf, and literally there would just be this little bitty circle in the middle of the meatloaf that was cooked, and it was slightly well done. The rest of it was black and charcoaly, okay? Like I swear to God, this woman would put a meatloaf in the oven and cook it at 350 like she was slow and low. All right? And even my grandmother's food, even my grandmother's pancakes that could have literally been used as hockey pucks.
oh.
Literally. Like you they were being flung at us like frisbees. They were so fucking hard.
so wouldn't it be dry
Even
if you
that was
cooked it
less
for like
burned
four
than some of the
hours?
shit I saw this woman turn out.
Mm-mm.
I saw some queen in your comments. Oh shit, now I can't remember what she said. Because your comment section is actually phenomenal, like
I
on that
know.
video.
I know. I can't even keep up with it. Every time I go in there, it's like 4, 5, 600 comments. I'm
Oh,
just like
I
approve, approve,
know.
approve, approve, approve,
Someone,
approve,
some
approve.
queen said she was like, is someone gonna tell her that her second job is an MLM? An MLM
No, do
isn't a
you want to
second
know what her
job.
second job is? Do you want to know what
Oh,
her
it's
second
not.
job is? She's got a
Oh,
It's
we
not an
have
company.
it.
MLM.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. So
Oh,
first of all, she's got Milfy's Munchies, which she sells to people shipping across the nation that she acquires in New Jersey and or in Pennsylvania. And then she's got
Milfy's
Beautiful
lunch.
Branches, which appears to be a tree trimming service.
Oh,
None of which are registered with the secretary. You know, I like receipts. You know, I like to make sure people
Mm-hmm.
do it the right way. I mean, my God, I work in compliance in my later years.
I can
Let's
find
be in
now.
compliance, please.
right. Let's have everything
She's
in
Wait,
got in
order.
compliance with state filings for her small businesses. Girlfriend, you can't
what?
come all over Beyonce's internet. Okay? You cannot come all
No,
over Al Gore's internet
he created it.
advertising your businesses and not be properly registered.
He
That's a
invented
Like
the
up
no-no.
with somebody
internet.
like me that says, I
I'm
might
What do
like
bored
we
to
have
do
today.
here?
this.
I'm bored today. Let me see who I can find.
Yes.
You know,
It's
Joe's on a
Friday.
crash out. Let's see who else we can fuck with.
I'm over him. Done with that. I already I did what I wanted. I got
I'm glad she lost her job. I know that's a
Did
Listen,
little
she really
mean,
did she
but
work at Mattress Firm? Was that real?
yeah, she had a whole shit ton
Okay.
of videos from Mattress Firm. Um,
I didn't think people worked there.
and
Why are
then
there so
somebody
many
else,
mattress stores? Why
and
are
then
there so many
somebody,
mattress stores?
and then somebody else made a video that they had found her store and had called up there, and she had answered and refused to transfer them to the manager. So
oh,
what did that lady do? She called the franchise owner, and then she called corporate.
she went above her head. Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
No.
I'm glad she did
Um,
it.
listen, hey, look, everybody's entitled to their own freaking opinions, okay? But that doesn't mean that you need to share those opinions with the rest of the world if they might be off-putting or offensive. Let's just
Right.
remember to think before we speak. There's a reason that we have a filter between here and here, right? Now, what's really crazy is that video that I made, it popped up on my feed. Turns out that video is from like 8, 9, 10 months ago, okay? She's a repeat offender.
No.
That video wasn't
Ah.
even about her losing her job over the food stamps video, which she lost her next job. She lost a job at a pool place because she
Oh.
came on the internet talking about how she was perfectly okay with what ICE was doing and that illegals need to be kicked out of the country by any means possible. And people
Well,
reported her to her job. And she and her job, again, another job, had a
didn't
misalignment of views and morals, and they let her.
she didn't learn her lesson the first time.
Latasha. Latasha.
That's a big no-no. You should have learned the lesson the first time. Don't get on the internet and say stupid shit. You might still have a job.
Right? Or lock your social media down. Don't do like
Or maybe, just maybe, don't advertise where the fuck you work.
Hey, that's a good one too. Yeah.
she did
Keep
put
your
it out
shit
there if she
private.
was filming in the mattress store. I mean,
Yes. That's what led to her black and white word post saying that I'm not going to be posting right now because I'm working. Because apparently she was the only one working at the store half the time. And of course, she has quite a few videos of her only working at the store, leaving it unattended while she goes and hangs out back. Of
Mm.
course, our friendly little Tasha is a pothead. And I'm sure when her
Oh.
employer saw that,
oh,
because I know for a fact Mattress Firm has a pretty stringent no drug policy.
Oh.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That's a double no-no, Latasha. Double no-no.
And you're doing it at
Latasha.
work where people can see, girl. Oh,
Latasha, is this
Gotta
where
be
you want
smarter
to
than that.
is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back? Is this where you want to be? Making fun of poor people who don't have any food, getting high in the back of a mattress store? I don't think so, Latasha. This is not where you want to be when Jesus comes back.
I mean,
That's right.
Latasha, you pray with that mouth? Come on, girl.
Not pray.
I mean, she's praying to something, praying to a set of
Hang on,
hairy
let me get the
ones.
ears going.
Why does I don't want mine to be backwards.
It's not backwards. We see it perfectly fine.
Backwards
Here's
Thank
my
you,
little head.
everybody, for joining us for our very first broadcast of Friday Fuckery. As always, the first broadcast is going to be a little bit rough while we figure out our flow. But some of us, oh, my bad. No, no. Some of us will be doing their part of the group project next week. And she's going to be present for the dry run next week, too, right?
100%. Maybe two of them. Are you gonna
I
dry rub? You're gonna dry rub me?
and I won't be see-through next time.
Girl, just remember, I am one forgotten Prozac away from driving down there and making your ass show up to a dry run, okay?
Pick me up on the way.
Oh Lord.
You have to pass
Oh
by
yeah,
me to get to
yeah.
her.
I have
Um,
both you
Mike,
bitches showing up at my door.
I am trying to move. Honestly, I'm trying to move away from TikTok because it's gonna be going over to Oracle here in just a couple of months. And so I'm trying to build my channel here, and we're trying to build. I have 3 other podcasts that I'll be doing each week. Um, in addition to Friday Fuckery. And once Friday Fuckery gets enough of a following, we will be moving it over to its own channel where you will be able to see all of the wonderful clips without having to look at my heinous mug alone. Okay?
Yeah.
Yay.
Who
Uh,
says you're heinous? Except for like those few people on the internet.
Everybody that supports Joe
Okay,
thinks I'm
Yes,
I'm ugly.
uh,
they're
But
heinous.
let's
Yeah.
just keep in mind, people, that while y'all think I'm ugly, my ass is like a year away from 50. Okay?
And you
You
look damn
wish you could
good.
look this good. You
Yes.
wish you could look this fucking good
and if you
at
want to know how to get
49.
any of those products, you can find them on the TikTok shop.
Oh, hell no. Are you kidding me? Do you know what I do for my routine? Do you know what I do? I wash my face with salicylic acid with a little bit of turmeric mixed in, and I use coconut oil.
Coconut
Oh,
oil.
okay.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, cool. You'll have to send
Hmm.
me that recipe. Just, I know, I'll forget it.
Crazy.
I already know I'm gonna forget it in
I've
five
been using
minutes.
the souls of my enemies.
I've been using the tears of MAGA to send me to
I use
people.
Dove cream
I,
bar. I'm basic.
I use the souls of my enemies and fragile male white male fragility tears. They're fantastic for your skin. If
It
you can
keeps
make a
I
us looking
use
young.
if you can make a fragile white man cry, just wipe those tears on your face.
I use oxalotl spooge.
Oxalato. Mmm.
You know, those basic bitches over there in Korea are using like salmon spooge. Not your girl. I'm using that oxalotl spooge.
I'll have to get some. Does it absorb good? Is it
Can't you tell
uh,
because of these little bitty parts that are starting to spread out to be my little.
mm, phalanges?
But you would not believe how difficult it is to yank off an oxalotl.
I mean, how do you get them to sit still? Mm.
Listen, they do not make silicone capped tweezers small enough. It
The
took me
things that
at
are
Get the
going through
motion
my
going.
head right now are not like, I'm just like, what is it? What in the AI can she come up with for this one? Because I'm like, if it looks anything like it does in my head, it's not good. It's not good.
new and improved from the makers of Struggle Love condoms. We have Sea Spooge, the most perfect face cream around.
For all
I'll
your
take two.
facial needs.
Stay young.
When he says
Oh
you're ugly,
shit.
take him to the pier and show him what it's really all about. I've
That's
been
funny.
sitting on the dock of the bay.
Are you wearing a Mickey
Sitting
Mouse
by the
sweatshirt? I love
dock of
that.
the bay.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I actually acquired this in Florida.
Oh, hey. I got two Florida girls and we got a Florida hoodie.
I've lived in Florida
Florida's in the hood.
twice. I've
She lived
lived
in
in Florida
Florida. She was
twice.
a 386.
Volusia
386,
Oh,
County.
right?
It was always Volusia County, yeah. But I lived in Daytona Beach for a little while. Um,
941 bitches, 941.
and then I lived in Deltona for a little while.
Wait, Jess is 904, right?
I'm 904
She's old
Duval.
Do you guys
school
have more
Volusia,
than
baby.
do you guys have more than one in Jackson? In Jackson or no?
I don't know. I've only seen 904.
That's what I thought. I thought it was only 904.
I'm not an expert though. I've just been here for 8 years. I still don't know a lot about the area, about the
So
people.
904 area code used to be all of like Daytona, Jacksonville, Palm Coast, all of that.
Okay.
And then Daytona then became 386 and like Volusia County became 386.
Oh, okay.
I thought Volusia County had seven, uh, there was a 772 or something over there. There's another one
I
that
don't know
starts with
anything about that.
sevens.
I don't know anything about that. Orlando has a 7 or 407. Orlando is 407.
407W Disney.
Oh, let's go with the Disney number.
Of course, I know that one
Just
by
remember
heart.
Casey Anthony was kind enough to revive the popularness of that phone number.
Oh,
Oh, so many things about Casey Anthony. Anyway, love you ladies.
We're gonna draw it to a close tonight, but join us again next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, for Friday Fuckery, and it will be a special Halloween edition.
Ooh,
yes.
okay, love that. Spooky.
I mean,
So be
maybe
sure
I'll
to wear
keep
your
it like this.
costumes, girls.
I'm gonna be the invisible woman.
And Aaron, we'll expect our candies to be shipped from you.
Okay, everybody send me your address and I'll send you your candies.
Then I'll put it in the chat right now.
Um, just make sure to eat them before the show.
I
Well,
will.
that's the plan.
That would
That's
be
the
the point.
plan. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for helping us make this very first podcast wonderful. We can't wait to see you next week. Tell all of your friends, send them this way, subscribe to the channel so that you get those notices, and we'll have some clips up a little bit later this weekend
Thanks
for
for
everybody
joining
to
us.
relive the joy. Thanks,
Yes, Jess,
everybody.
thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.